So, you want to learn how to choose a perfect, juicy watermelon? Well, I'm going to show you how. The first thing I do when I'm looking through the watermelons display is first take a brief overview of all of them because I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 3 things that will tell me whether the watermelon is going to be ripe and juicy. The first thing I'm going to look for is a yellow spot. Most watermelons have some sort of discoloration. They might be brown or green. I'm not looking for brown or green. I'm looking for a nice yellow spot. Found one. Alright, so that's got a nice yellow spot on it, so I'm going to dig that one out and take a closer look at it. The second thing I'm going to look for is the belly button. Here we go. I'm going to spin it around. Notice how that's brown. I want a brown belly button. If you find one that has a green belly button, that means it was picked too early. You want to get one with a brown belly button because that tells you it was picked when it was nice and ripe. Let me show you. Here's a perfect example. See this one? It's got a green belly button, which means it was picked too early. So even though it's got a nice yellow spot, I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to keep looking for a watermelon. There we go, another green one, no good. Alright, you want 3 things. You want the yellow spot, you want a brown belly button, and the last thing I'm trying to find out about is the sound it makes when you tap it. It should be a nice hollow sound. That sound tells you that it's nice and full of water. It's a lot like tapping on a barrel full of water. That's the same kind of sound you should look for. This 3-step method works with any kind of watermelon. You're looking for that nice yellow spot, and then if you turn it over, you see that it has a nice brown belly button, so you know it wasn't picked too early. And then, of course, you have to give it a little tap, and if it makes that good hollow sound, then you know it's juicy on the inside. Here are one of my favorite kinds. These are the sugar baby watermelons. They're kind of green and have these big bright yellow spots. You can't possibly miss it with a sugar baby. Turn that over, nice brown belly button, and then after that, just give it a tap. Tap, 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 and it's all good. That's it. I'm going to take this one home. Alright, so you have your watermelon. This is a sugar baby watermelon, and I like this one a lot because the color outside is really dark and it's got these really noticeable yellow spots. I chose the sugar baby watermelon because it makes a really good example and also because they are juicy and sweet. Alright, so you have your watermelon. You've got your yellow spot, you've got your little brown belly button, and when you tap it, it's got that really full of water sound, almost like a barrel full of water. Alright, so now we have the top and the bottom. Now, grab your knife and remember to make your life easy. Your knife should be way longer than your watermelon is wide. If your knife is only like this long, it's going to make it harder to cut a watermelon. Make sure you get a nice long knife. Alright, so I'm going to cut off the front of the watermelon, spin it around, and cut the bottom off of it. Look at that, look how beautiful that watermelon is. Now you can stand it up and make a cut along the side, just like that, sort of, curved. Now you can see the rind, versus the inside of the watermelon. You're just going to cut slices along that rind. So, you're just going to shave off the rind, okay? Spin it so you can always see that rind. Just like that, a little piece of rind. Now, flip it upside down and shave off any pieces of rind that you missed. Now you end up with 0 rind and nothing but the good stuff. Alright, so you want to cut it in half now. 1, 2, and this is just simple geometry now. I want cubes, so I'm going to make slits along here. See, look at that, you have nice cubes. Just pick them up with your knife and put them in your bowl, just like that. Now you have a beautiful bowl of juicy watermelon chunks. Now, the best part, it is tasting the melon. Wow, so refreshing, so juicy, and so sweet because we followed the 3 rules. It's got the bop, bop sound, it's got the brown belly button, and it's got that nice yellow sunspot on it. Hey, thanks very much for watching this video. We produce these interesting topic videos for 2 reasons. The first reason is for their educational value and the second reason is for their promotional value. Click the link below to learn how to start an online business that is 100% on autopilot.